Hey y'all, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. You're going to need a pair of scissors. You're going to need a 4.5 milliliter hook. You're going to need your yarn of choice. I'm using the Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo in the color Gray Heather. And yeah, let's go get started. So first, you're going to start with a, a magic circle. This is how I do mine. I wrap it around my 3 fingers and I cross it over like this. Take my hook, I go up under the first one, grab the one in the back, pull it forward, then I twist, and then I go back in the one in the back, pull it through that hoop, and I have my magic circle. Cool. So once you have your magic circle, make sure you take that tail from the inside. Make sure you take that tail from the inside and pull it out. Keep it on the side. Once you have your magic circle, you're going to chain 2. And this doesn't count as a stitch neither. Then you're going to put 12 double crochets into the circle. I'm going to do a couple with you and I'm going to meet you at the end. So you're going to wrap around the hook, go in the circle, wrap around the hook, pull through 1, wrap around, pull through 2, wrap around, pull through another 2. So that's your first double crochet. Then you're going to do another one. We're going to do 12 in total. Wrap around, pull through 1, pull through 2, pull through 2, and we're gonna make 12 of those, and I'm going to meet you at the end. 11 and 12. So now we're gonna make sure we have 12 double crochets. So we're just gonna count them. We're not gonna count the first chain 2. We're gonna count all the rest of them. Make sure we have 12. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So once you have 12, put my hook back in, you're going to take that short string and we're going to close the circle. Close the circle, tighten it. So we're not going to do a slip stitch in the chain 2. We're going to skip the first one and slip stitch into the actual first double crochet. And this is going to create not a gap in our hat. So we're not gonna slip stitch into the top of this chain 1. We're gonna slip stitch into the first double crochet. I said slip and stitch. What am I talking about? Okay, put it into the first one, pull through, pull through. Cool. Now we just created our circle. So now we're about to work on our first increase. So we slip stitched into the first double crochet. We're going to chain 2 for the one that we're going to skip when we connect it back, and then we're going to place 2 double crochets into each one. 2 double crochets into each one. We're going to increase. So we're going to stay in the same first hole that we slip stitch into. We're going to place 2 double crochets into there. So it should look like 3, but because we're not counting the first one, it's actually 2. So we have our first increase. Then we're going to move on to our second one. I'm going to go into the second hole. And we're going to do 2 more increases. Not 2 more increases, but you know, an increase in each stitch, and then we're going to do it all the way around. One, 2, the next one, 1, and then 2. We're placing 2 double crochets into each stitch, and then we're going to just continue this pattern, 2 into each one, and I'm going to meet you at the end. Okay, so right now I have 1 more increase to do in the last stitch. So let's do 1, and then another one in the same spot, 2, and then we're going to close this by skipping the first one. We're skipping this one, and we're going to go straight into the first double crochet. Can you see the first double crochet that we did. So not the chain 2, not the standing one. We're going to skip that and go to the next one. Then we're going to slip stitch to close off that round. And now it should look like this. Cool. Now we have that. So this should be your circle. Yeah. Keeping up? Okay. So now we're going to chain 2, another standing one. And now we're on our next increase. So this increase, we're going to go 1, 2. We're going to increase every other stitch. So this one, so you know we did our stand-in, we did our chain 1. So then we're going to do 1 double crochet. So this is 1. And then we're going to do 2 in the next double crochet in the next stitch too, because we're doing an increase every other stitch. So we did 1 double crochet in the first stitch, then we're going to do 2 double crochets in the next one, and that's going to be the pattern 1 2 1 2 1 2. So we did 1, because remember the standing one don't count because we're going to skip that one. This is 1 and then this is 2. So after 2 we're going to do another one in the next stitch, 1 and then 2 double crochets, 2 into the same stitch. Then we're going to do 1 double crochet in the next one. 1 double crochet in the next one. Then we're going to do 2 double crochets in the next one, 2 into the same stitch, 2 double crochets into the same stitch. So the pattern for this round is 1 2. We're going to increase every other stitch. So we got 1 double crochet, 2, 1 2 1 2, and we're going to keep going all the way around. 1 2 1 2 1 2. I'm going to meet you at the end. Okay, you guys, I'm at my last 2. So we're going to do 1 and then we're going to do 2 in the next stitch, 2, or 2 in the last stitch. So now we're going to skip the chain 2. We're going to skip the chain 2 and we're going to slip stitch into the next one. And now we are on our next increase. So now your circle should look like this. So mind you, this is going to be the top of our head. Your circle should look like this. So now on this row, we're going to increase on every third one. So instead of 1 2, we're going to do 1 2 increase. So 1 2 3. So chain 2, my bad, chain 2. Then we're going to do 1 double crochet into the first stitch. Then we're going to do another double crochet into the next stitch, and in the third stitch, oh Lord, I can't talk. In the third stitch, we're going to do 2 double crochets into that one stitch. So it's going to go 1 2 3 1 2 3. That's the pattern for this one, 1 2 3. So 2 double crochets into the third one. So it should look like this. We got 1 double, 1 double, 1 increase. This is how it should look. 1 2 3. We're not counting this one, the chain 2. 1 1 2. So 1 2 3. I'll keep going, do a couple more with y'all. 1 double crochet in one stitch, another double crochet into the next stitch, and then 2 double crochets into the next one. That increase 1 2 3. So one more time, we got 1 2, and remember on 3 we're doing an increase, 3. So we're going to do 2 double crochets into 3. 1 2. Then we're going to start the pattern over. So we're increasing on every third one. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 focus. 1 2 3, because we have 2 right here. 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna meet you at the end. Okay, I'm at my last 3 stitches. So remember, we're doing 1, 2, 3. Wrap around, 1 double crochet in the first one. 1 double crochet in the second one. 2, and then 2 double crochets in the last one. 3, because we're increasing every third one. And then this should be your circle. Make sure you go back and you check that you increased every third stitch. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, all the way around. Then we're going to skip the first chain 2 and we're going to slip stitch into the next chain. Slip stitch. And this is what our circle should look like that. So now we're doing our last increase, and so we're going to do chain 2 per usual. So this one we're going to increase every 4th stitch. We already did our chain 2, so we chain 2, and then we're going to do 1 into that same space. So it looked like it's 2. Remember, it looks like it's 2 on 1, but we don't count this one. So 1, 2, so that's a double crochet in the next one. 3, that's a double crochet in the next stitch, and then 4, which is an increase. So that's 2 double crochets into that 1 stitch. So that's 1, and then 2 into the same one. So it should look like this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 3 single double crochets, and then 1 increase, 2 into this one. Then we're going to do that all the way around. I'm going to do another one with you guys. So we have 1, 2, another single double crochet, 3, and then 4, which is our increase into this stitch. So that's 1, and then another double crochet into that one. And then I'm going to meet you guys at the end of this row. Okay, you guys, now I am on my last 4 stitches. I have 4 more stitches to go. So we're going to do the last 4 together. So that would be 1.
Greg. Sorry.
So, you two going to the dance tonight?
2.
Seniors only.
Tell me about it. Oh yeah, sorry, Junior. Thanks for rubbing it in.
3.
How much I love spending late nights at home alone.
And then in number 4, we're gonna do an increase. So that's 2 into that 1 stitch. So 1 double crochet and another one. So that's 4. Then we're gonna slip stitch into the first double crochet. So we skip the chain 2. We're gonna slip stitch into the first double crochet. And this is what your circle or the top of your head is supposed to look like. So we did 12 double crochets. We did an increase in every double crochet, so that was 2 in each one. Then we did an increase in every other one, so we did 1, 2. Then we did an increase in every third one in this row, so that was the 1, 2, 3. Then this row we did an increase in every 4th stitch, so that was a 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is all the increases that you're going to do in this whole entire project. Now the rest is just literally smooth sailing. So what all you're going to do is chain 2, and then you're going to place 1 double crochet in each stitch. That is it. And that's what you're going to do for the rest of the hat for your desired length. Don't forget to go into that same space with the chain 2, because that doesn't count as a double crochet. And we're going to double crochet into every single stitch. And we're just going to keep doing this. We're going to keep doing this. Double crochet into every stitch. And I'm going to come back after I do a couple rows, so you should know how it's going to turn out. So this is what it looks like after doing just one row of a double crochet in each stitch. After the fourth increase, it's going to start creating this like bow like look, and that's what it's supposed to do, because now we're building the length of the hat. Put this back. Now we're building the length of the hat. Remember, we're going to do one double crochet into each stitch. Then once we get to the last one, we're going to skip the chain 2, and then we're going to do a slip stitch into the next one, and we're just going to keep doing that until you build the length that you want. And I'm going to check back in a bit. Hey y'all, so I'm back with my desired amount of rows. So this is the top, and then I did mine's long because I'm extra and I like mine's long, and on top of that I like to fold mine's up, so when you fold it up it's not as long, but you know, it's still long. So I did my desired amount. So now we're at the end. Remember, we're going to slip stitch into the double crochet. And hold on, let me turn my heater off just in case a lot of noise. Okay, turn off. It's still going. Okay. So we're going to slip stitch, and then how I close it off, we're going to chain 1. We're going to pull a little. We're going to take our scissors, cut it, and we're going to pull up and then pull tight like that, and it should become a knot. So we are done with the yarn, so we could put that to the side. With the top where we had did our magic circle, I like to pull on it, make sure it's tight, and then what I do is I make a knot, and then I try to make it as close as possible to the top, or make sure the knot is touching the hat as close as possible. So it's like right there, and then I'm gonna make like 2 more knots. Make sure you pull it tight because we don't want it to unravel. And then 1 more, because you can never go wrong. So now you have 3 knots at the top. Make sure you pull it tight. And you can cut. So you have that. Then with this tail, we're going to weave these ends in. I like to cut mine short because I don't want to do a lot of weaving. And then what I do, I get a smaller hook. I just get any smaller hook, and I just take it in and out. Just random places. In and out. And it's gonna hide. Then now we can turn it inside out. Turn it inside out. And now you have your slouch hat. Now you have your slouch hat. Like I said, I like to fold mine up. So then it would be like this. And yeah. Thanks for watching.